On today's live TV, we find out how our mortgage teams are helping first-time buyers get on the property ladder and protect against the unexpected. And a cashier's sharp eye in Southampton helps an elderly customer. Hello and welcome to Live TV. As we all know, in the current economic landscape, people are finding it harder than ever to get a step up on that first rung of the property ladder. However, according to the most recent first-time buyer report, properties have fallen to their most affordable level since 2003. With the launch of the Your Home campaign, we went to see mortgage and protection manager Natalie Calo in Bridgend, Wales, to hear how she recently helped a first-time buyer make that move.
I'm Natalie Calo here in the Bridgend branch. We're committed to helping customers realising the dream of owning their first home.
Many thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In this current economic climate, it is definitely more difficult to engage with conversations. How we overcome that is explaining that recent banks have increased their variable rates. HSBC has remained the same. Right, good morning, Bridgend team. Good morning. What I just wanted to do is recap with how we pick up the leads and conversations with our customers. One of the biggest will be the financial health checks. It's just engaging with conversations on the floor with our customers. So are they married? What's their residential status? Are they planning to buy a house? If so, what plans are in place to save for that deposit? And engaging in conversations then with the customer details as we update them. In 2011, HSBC accepted 8 out of 10 first-time buyer applications, and we do hold some of the most competitive 90% mortgages on the high street and in the Best Buy tables. This campaign we know so far is leaded towards first-time buyers, is joining up our appointments and make sure that we're connected through our training. So if the customer there in front of us is ready to proceed with the mortgage, they're having a slick process. One of the other main points to look out for is our family members through Premier, as they're obviously entitled to lower mortgage rates.
Yeah, I've got a telephone call this morning that it's the son of one of my Premier customers.
Brilliant.
He bought his first property back in December, and I've agreed to give him a call at 10 this morning to run through a dip and a quote, and let's see if we can save him some money there.
Brilliant. Okay, so with the mortgage campaign, it's making sure that it will be a two-stage process. The reason for that is we're helping them move into their lovely new dream home, but we want to make sure that we're protecting their needs to make sure that we keep them there if anything unplanned were to happen. With this relevant protection, for example, income replacement, income choice, they can maintain their current lifestyle and their homes. Kimberly and Nathan were first-time buyers. They'd been saving for 18 months. They had done their research from cost comparison websites.
We also went to banks and building societies to see what rates they could give us, and HSBC did come out on top. I
needed to establish if they preferred a budget or if they required flexibility with their mortgage. From understanding their needs, the customers had a fixed rate, which enabled them as first-time buyers to have that security that the mortgage payments would remain the same.
She was able to put reassurance there, because when you're a first-time buyer you don't really know what to expect. It's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of grown-up things really. You know, if we had any questions we could always ring her up and she'd find out the answer for us, and she was constantly letting us know what was going on. Natalie was brilliant.
The most satisfying part of the job is working with a team of people to help first-time buyers move into their dream homes. Recently, having been a first-time buyer myself, I know how lovely the feeling is having your independence and moving into your new house.
It's quite an achievement really to think that, you know, oh, I actually am a homeowner, and we look forward to building a lot of memories in this home.
A great example there of how we're helping customers get their first home. Now over to Andrea for more news from across the bank.
A quick-thinking cashier in Southampton noticed some suspicious behaviour by one of her regular customers that led to the apprehension of some local road traders.
Mr Proto was coming into the branch quite regularly to withdraw money, which is not unusual for Mr Proto, but the visits were more frequent.
All of a sudden he started taking out a lot more than usual, so I started questioning him about this, asking him what it was for, because I got a little bit concerned, and he gave some reasons, but then he started using the same excuses a couple of times. So I went to Natalie and said that I was a bit concerned.
I then rang the police to give them our findings and our concerns about Mr Proto being an elderly gentleman, and then the police then took it on, and what we have established from it was that they were a rogue gang of gardeners who were going around the community trying to get money from vulnerable people, take their life savings.
So I was really angry that they'd actually done this to a 90-year-old man, but yeah, I'm really proud of what I've done and that we did here to stop all this happening.
New debit cards or replacement issued to customers will now be contactless. This is an easy, fast and convenient way for our customers to make card transactions on the high street. All they need to do is tap the card. The contactless cards are being accepted in shops where you see this sign. And finally, we caught up with branch manager Julia Lampshire and financial planning advisor Madalena Murray from Cornwall, who'll be raising money for disaster relief charity Shelterbox by attempting a 6,000 kilometre trek through woodland, farmland and mountains along the Great Wall of China.
We're hoping to raise £6,500. We've done fashion shows, sports quiz, car wash, video quiz, and we'd like to say a huge thank you to all the staff in Plymouth and Cornwall for the support that they've shown us.
We will be hearing more from Julie and Madalena as they take on this amazing challenge. So don't forget, we always want to hear your stories. Get in touch and let us know what's going on where you are. Drop us an email, the address is on the screen.
Thanks very much, Andrea. Now that's all we've got time for today, but we'll be back in a few weeks with a brand new show. But until then, thanks very much for joining us.